Hey friends, oh man, so much on my heart, so much swirling in my mind. I don't really know where this will go. There's just so much I could say, but honestly, gone are the days of our grandparents. Let's think about the old America. We put our heads down, we worked hard, we loved on our families, we cared for our communities, and we just let each other live. Live and let live. It's the American way. We valued freedom. We valued family. We valued what was ours, and yet we cared for our fellow man. We always thought that, you know what? I know I'm a good person, so I believe that other people are good. And by no means am I saying that they aren't. Instead, what I'm saying is the quiet days are over. The time where we could just live and let live, it's gone. Because I'll tell you what, those of us, and you know what, maybe I'm talking to the conservatives, and maybe I'm talking to the Christians, and maybe you identify as both, but hear me out. We've always been the type that have kept to ourselves and just let you do you while I do me. And we trust that you knew what's best for you, and I trust that I know what's best for me and mine. But unfortunately, gone are the days of our grandparents. Gone are those days. Because while you and I have sat back and said, just live and let live, there has been an agenda to destroy. Let's even just take current times. Now, first of all, hear me, which is why I wanted you to see my eyes. I wanted you to hear the tone of my voice. I always try to uphold myself as somebody who respects everyone, who will always treat you respectfully, who will love you even if we disagree. Friends, disagreeing is okay. But I know that Americans by nature care. And the reason I know that they care is because think about how this all started. It all started as, you know what? There's a massive threat and it could take out a lot of us. And so it all started with 15 days. Don't worry, it's just 15 days to flatten the curve. And that turned into, okay, just 30 days to slow the spread. Okay, and we did it. Businesses forced to shut, families flipped upside down, routines smothered, smattered, splattered, livelihoods ruined, treated like preschoolers. How many of y'all feel like preschoolers? I mean, there are stickers on the ground telling me where to stand and what way to go. And then I try to exit because my car is right there, but I cannot exit. I am told where to enter on the other side of the store and where to exit on the other side of the store. Friends, they continually move the goalposts. Weekly things are changing. We continue to see things mandated right and left, not accepting cash payment or refusing change, demanding that businesses break their backs over constant new standards, breaking business owners right and left. I have seen people who have never once looked for any government assistance. I have seen them ask for it because their livelihoods and everything they've built is about to be gone. Americans by nature care. But you know what? Clearly, we are driven by fear. Again, let's think back to the beginning. Friends, there was a toilet paper shortage. There were baby wipes gone. Why? Now, again, we have all of these, I can't even look people in the face, or I can't even smile with my full smile, or I can't even get close to you because I'm to be feared. Why? Who are we listening to that tells us this? Who is turning us inhumane and our hearts cold? Again, gone are the days of our grandparents. It's time to get loud. I am not saying be rude. I am not saying disrespectful. But I hear from so many of you. And it is time. You guys, maybe the first thing that you're going to do is just comment below, because I see you. I see you. You don't do certain likes or loves, and you don't do certain comments because you don't want to be out there. Friends, it is time to gain your courage. Because you know what? When you and I stand courageous, others find their courage. And we are going to kiss away this great country. We are saying goodbye to our freedoms right and left. And here's the problem that I have is I have so many of y'all moaning and groaning to me privately, but then you comply out there every day. And I am not going to tell you what to do, because honestly, I've always lived my life. You do you, boo. And not everybody is going to agree with me. Guess what? The hater's going to hate. But when you stand for truth, for every friend you lose, you gain two. Because there are people who are desperate for a voice who will stand up. There are people who are ready for actual leaders to rise in this season. I am not claiming that you all will agree with me. But you know what? We need to bring back the fact that disagreeing is okay. I can love you still the same, and we can have different viewpoints. I can allow you to live your life while I trust that I am doing what's best for me. Friends, there has to be pushback. The goalposts are forever changing. Businesses are being ruined. Lives are being turned upside down. If you need to stay home and stay away, I bless you. If you are somebody who needs to gather, who needs to worship, who needs to hug, I trust that you know what is best for your mental health, for your physical health, and I know Americans care. Do you want to know how I know? I already told you. We shut down this whole economy so that lives would be saved. 14 days, 15 days, flatten the curve. 30 days, slow the spread. We are 4 months into it. 4 months. I beg you. At what cost? And you know what? Stop the shaming and stop the guilt. And I might be preaching to the choir. And I might be, debating on Facebook is like my biggest headache. I just have no energy or space for debating on Facebook. I would much rather take you out to coffee. I might even pie. Let's just go have a conversation. Americans care, but tyranny has taken over. People in power have gotten too much control. And until the people stop it, it will continue. It will continue. You know what's interesting is I bounce between, I want to be like funny and I want to smack you over the head. It's true. I can make light. I can make the best of any situation or season. But I also am not afraid to stand. Stand, my friends. If you feel like you need to be equipped on something, I don't promise to have all the answers, but I know how to confidently equip you so you can stand for what you believe to be right. Okay? And here's the only way we are going to get through this season. You ready? And then I'll probably end this thing because I could go on so many different other things. What are you good at? Will you shine your light and share your expertise? I know what I'm good at. I know how I can equip people. The only way we are going to go get through this thing is we need to unify. We need to start bucking back. We need to gain this country, and we need to recognize what we are good at so that we can stand tall in who we are and our strengths and offer them to somebody else. Do you know how many people I have equipped to help them gain some freedom? For their anxiety to actually fall by the wayside? For them not to have PTSD every time something covers their face? Because you know what? I actually lead people who have been abused. And do you know what their abuser did? They covered their face. They couldn't breathe. You might not know this about me, but did you know that my kids actually have to look at me when they talk to me because I read lips? Imagine being in the post office and the person who has seen me for years because I go there all the time and I'm a good customer. I'm a respectful customer. I am always a delight, not maybe to my husband, but to the public. And she was looking for a reaction from me, you guys. I had to look at her and I said, I'm catching maybe every third word. And it broke me because I live my life telling every single person that you are worthy of being heard, loved, valued, respected, and cared for. And this woman was having a conversation with me, and I couldn't even react to her story because I couldn't hear her. Friends, I beg you, do what is right for you. I will never judge you on that. But we have to start standing up. We have to start fighting back. We have to. And if you're game, I'm here for you. Don't worry, I'll wash my hands again and again. But I also know how to support my body and how to support my loved ones so that they don't have to live in fear and they don't have to cower. But again, if you feel like being separated is what is best for you, I support you. But we can't lose this great country. This isn't about a virus. This isn't about safety. It's about compliance. This isn't about your health. It's turned into control. You think they want to give that back? No, they don't. The goalposts will just keep moving.